spying program. Joining me now from Capitol Hill is Representative Bob Goodlatte, chairman of the House Judiciary Committee. So, Congressman, first of all, what do you think of the amendments that the Senate at this point is proposing?
Well, I don't think much of them because they simply weaken the House-passed bill, which passed by a very large majority, 196 Republicans, 142 Democrats. It strengthens the protection of American citizens' civil liberties by ending bulk collection of data, but it also maintains our strong national security ability to locate and deter terrorists. And if the Senate weakens that, it causes serious problems with the House. They should simply pass the House bill. There is certainly majority support in the Senate for doing that, and they ought to get about getting it done. They intentionally allowed these laws to expire last night after having months of notice that this deadline of May 31st was coming, yet their intransigence puts us where we are today. They should fix that by passing the House-passed bill immediately.
Now, I was reading an interesting criticism of what's going on in Congress right now by Christopher Segoyan of the ACLU, who said that this is really, what's going on is really just a distraction when these phone records aren't actually that useful. Should we be looking more closely at what the NSA does with regard to internet traffic and other ways of collecting data besides our phones?
Well, certainly we have committed to looking at other aspects of how the intelligence community gathers information, for example, under Section 702 of the Intelligence Act. But these three provisions, one, the business records provision that the NSA, with a court order, surprisingly, misinterpreted and used in ways that I think most Americans did not intend, the Congress did not intend, to gather this bulk data, which I agree I don't think is tremendously useful to them. But that underlying business records provision is an important one, as is the roving wiretap and lone wolf provisions used on a day-to-day basis by law enforcement to prevent terrorist attacks. Those provisions all expired. So this bill was about addressing that and ending bulk collection of data. And by the way, not just ending it under Section 215, but under several other statutes, and not just bulk collection of telephone records, but of any kind of records, whether they be financial, medical, what have you. This bill passed by the House ends government bulk collection of data, and that's what the Senate needs to pass as well, so we can stop that practice, but still give law enforcement and intelligence agencies the tools they need to prevent terrorist attacks.
Quickly, Congressman, if the Senate amends the bill, when does the House take it up?
Well, if they pass the House-passed bill, then we can act either quickly on it and be done. But if they make a number of amendments to it, they're going to draw out the process, leave these provisions expired for a longer period of time, and jeopardize the ability to reach agreement between the House and the Senate, and thereby make the expiration of the programs permanent. So they should pass it quickly. If they do, the House will respond quickly.
All right, Representative Bob Goodlatte of Virginia's 6th District and also chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, thanks so much for joining us today.